I'm back, Bad News Brown breaking it down. So they done caught P. Diddy again, y'all. Well, as you may know, some footage just resurfaced of him beating the hell out of his ex-wife, Cassie, at a hotel in the LA area. Now, what do I have to say about that? Well, for one, I don't believe he'll be charged, being that he already settled with her a while back for a real substantial amount of money. I think maybe like 30 million, probably a little more than that. And he settled instantly. Like Keek said, he settled instantly. So everything it appears is true. Everything he did, alleged, is true. Even the stuff he didn't do is true. Cause he not looking real good right now. His character is real damaged. And again, like I said, I doubt he'll be brought up on any charges. But this says a lot about P. Diddy. And I mentioned this before in a prior video about his character when I seen some old footage of him and T.I. at an event or whatever. And he was tripping on something. I can't really recall it. But just that little glimpse then, I seen a severe character flaw in bruh P. Diddy. And regardless of all the other faulty moves he was doing with his artists and everything, all his faulty business practices, I seen something else in him, like a personal character flaw. And then this kind of remind me of, y'all, like I mentioned this before, that movie Mommy Dearest, about the actress who was abusing her daughter. P. Diddy kind of remind me of one of them type of people. Or what's that Tyler Perry movie, what is it, Diary of the Mad Black Woman? Her husband. See how dude was a successful lawyer or whatever. But then, of course, in P. Diddy case, he's a successful musician, businessman, but severely abusive. And don't get me wrong, you got a lot of people out here like that. But of course, they don't have the money and the wealth to bring about the means of their sick, twisted character. And P. Diddy not the only one, and it's funny because if P. Diddy did have any supporters under the table or over the table, they really ain't fucking with him now. I can guarantee you that. And of course, he got protectors because, and this is another thing, they had this footage for years. And that's one thing, y'all, if y'all don't know, the FBI personally, although it appears he paid the hotel people, but of course the feds got everything, almost. And the feds will sit and wait on you before they move in. That's their calling card. They can even see you murder somebody and won't move in to years later, and you thought you was under, and they seen that, or they had that, and they could have been moved in, but they waited. So again, and of course, him being connected, it's high level chess. When you piss off the wrong people, and it appears he did in his case, then all the dirt they got on you, it's gonna come out. But really, this is kind of like after talk, as I like to call it, because his his name has already been tarnished. So now this just after stuff resurfacing. Hell, this could have been, honestly, and I ain't heard nobody mention this. That footage could possibly be some footage they recovered from him when they hit his mansions and his homes. Although I heard most of the footage he had took and flew over the plane to the Central America or whatever. But they got something, I'm sure. And it could be possibly that's what they got. Being that when P. Diddy paid that 50 bands to keep that footage quiet, probably what he did was buy the footage, y'all. And I bet ain't nobody said that. He bought that footage, But being that they already raided his spot, they came up on that. And Cassie already said she gonna cooperate with him. And they just cutting and pasting and slowly but surely leaking everything out related to her, since they can't really put no criminal charges on them regarding the Cassie situation. But we still gonna just keep damaging his rep. I bet that is what happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, it's not looking good at all for P. Diddy. And again, like I said, he's connected, but when you front yourself off, they can't help you. And it appears he did more than front himself off. But he had to be stopped. Again, it just remind me of these wealthy people with a severe character flaw, and that's just putting it lightly. But there are people like that, and again, I reference back to that movie, because that lets you know that ain't nothing new. You got a lot of sick individuals, as you may know, out here. Hell, you may be a sick individual. And don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect. Everybody's capable of everything. But then again, there is a difference. Straight up. Because that ain't really no excuse for him to do her like that. I mean, did she try to poison you or kill you? Set you up on some life insurance? Even if she cheated on you, which don't make no sense because you was already making. So that couldn't be that. You was just on some, your head, P. Diddy, and that's, the money, the power. And it was on steroids, and that footage was a good example. But yeah, it's over. It's over for P. Diddy. And again, a lot of people originally, you kind of held a very small, not everybody, but a small benefit of the doubt. But then again, like I said, man, I know you did that. Everything they said you did, P. Diddy, you pretty much did it. Again, even the stuff you didn't do, you did it. So we're going to stay tuned and see what happened, man. Brad News Brown breaking this shit down. Yeah, man, why don't y'all go ahead and subscribe to me. Man, I'm going to keep it coming, man. And it's all good. Peace.